Chua. Chia. Boy, Makaya. I am Makoya. Greetings, Holy Ones. I am your brother, Fabian. You are coming upon this Achiwa. It is this consciousness gathering Machi Hotoa. And some of you out there, yes, are these Sirian Starseed Holy Ones. Achiwa. Amachiwasi. I am live on YouTube, no less. Welcome, brothers and sisters. Oh, sorry, man. I don't know why that happens. How you doing, Holy One? Michael Taylor, what's up? Machiwa. Glad to have you, man. I just started. And we're going to have more fellow Sirian Starseed, but also others, like Pleiadian Starseeds, and also Arcturian Starseed, and also, Orion Starseed, Lyran Starseed. So, which house are you representing, Holy One? Are you with the Royal House of Vega? Okay, are you representing that consciousness? What about the Royal House of Avion? Or how about that one, Lyran House? The Lyran House. Aikimasi. It's called Akachiwa. The Royal House of Aramentana, which is, by the way, an ascended level of planet Earth. Understand? Each ascension level, they give the planet a different name. At this level, it's Earth. Okay, when you go to density 2, the level is Tara. You won't be referring it to your planet as Earth anymore. You'll be evolved to a greater version of Earth. So this is actually much more advanced, evolved being consciousness that ascended. Some of you are. And also you're exploring, spirituality. You're trying to find out what is consciousness, okay? Or what is God. So we are going through this together, Holy Ones. You and me, Sirian Starseed, Holy Ones. We're coming together as a tribe, as a race, okay? So we feel it. Awakening, we do. The spiritual ascension, which is actually what is happening because of the Stargate opening cycle. But literally, even just recently, since January, we started going into the closing cycle. And this is a cycle, okay? You know what happens in this downward fall of consciousness. Realize there's this ascension starts with an ending, and then a new consciousness going forward, and it's a repeating one. Like you'll have dark ages, and then you'll have these, they call it golden ages, and you will be free of this tyranny, and you guys will be living, literally, if you can accomplish this, you'll be living a Christos. Okay, you'll be bringing in this unity consciousness on the planet. We don't have that now. Most people don't believe in this kind of idea. They prefer to believe in their God with the lower G. See, we find God that people will say they can't explore any other information. Well, I'm sorry, but you can. How you doing, Holy One? Machiwa. So happy together. Forever, yeah! Sirian Starseeds from Sirius B, Holy Ones. I feel a connection to many star system. Lately, Lyran is coming in strong. That feline energy, yeah, baby. You know, this is what Lyrans originally are. We weren't called human yet. That's our original, our homeworld, Luso. So, that's a Dune reference. So you guys, you know, remember these other worlds, and by going on a spiritual journey, you go through a series of activations, expansions, little changes, you know, until you go to the big consciousness expansion, okay? Where you're like infinite consciousness, where you're becoming an infinite consciousness, a multiple perception. You'll see yourself on many different levels. You won't just be aware of your level, Holy One. You'll be aware of your other selves. Like here, it's like so hard to do this. There's so many hindrances, there's so many things blocking our innate, natural psychic abilities. We would have a planet full of psychic humans if we didn't have this tyranny. But there's tyranny in the world, there's evil. I say evil. Most people will say you don't say that in the law of one. Okay, that's true. And I will say then very, very, very bad. Or you can say evil. So it's not a distortion. What it is a communication in our time. Like most people don't know what is a Brenoa. What is a Brenoa? You know, or see a blue flame. People know. They understand that. But so. That's what I'm just saying, that's all. We're communicating with modern terminology, but meaning the same thing in my message. So, I'm a cat, yeah, my sister, yeah. So we talk about this, we're referencing our teacher, Ashiana Dean. Ashiana Dean, she's like, was the original speaker with the Guardian Alliance. Understand the Guardian Alliance is part of all this Emerald Covenant. So the information she was getting was from this, from the Law of One. Just realize what it's all about is the concept of Law of One, of unity, that all are God. That's it. It took me a few words to explain what we do. So, if you're into religion, you don't believe this. You see as they're a supreme, because you don't take the reference of dimensions and densities in other worlds, or even realize that demons are actually reptilians, draconian beings. These are extraterrestrial beings, multi-dimensional beings. So you consider, we're a planet within a solar system, a star system, within a galaxy, within a universe. Okay, well, you're not considering that, okay, that's all one dimension. Now take all of that reality that you just are encompassing, now realize it's at a faster vibration, a faster frequency. It's farther in the future. It's higher in technology. It's higher in consciousness. Oh, come down? It's the opposite. Now you're slower and lower in consciousness. We're all one. In the hologram, this is reference to the hologram. Inside the hologram, there is time, reference to time. Not really, but there's reference to time. Because it's like reality is in picture frames, kind of like stills, flashline sequences. It looks like it's a movement, but no, it's a blink on, off, and then you see this one blink on, off. You see this like motion. Existence is like this. It's a frame. It's still frames. There is no motion. It's an illusion. All of this physics is making you believe this is a reality. This is a world, a construct, a place that you can dwell as consciousness, as spirit. We came into this hologram, yes, And then wow, check this out. This is like, you get lost in you get so involved in it. These hologram worlds, man, they're so freaking real. Wow. Doesn't it sound like she's talking about everything's a simulation? Simulation theory, they say. Oh, but you guys, Starseed, you Sirian Starseed, you know better. Okay, this isn't just about Sirian Starseed, but today it is. Because we talk about Pleiadian Starseed, Lyran Starseed. Okay, so we're also Sirian. Probably next, I think probably tomorrow, it'll be Orion Starseed. So some of you are connected to those beings in the gold flame, the lizard races and stuff, insectoids and stuff, dragons and stuff, bird, reptiles and stuff. I love you guys. What's up? What's up, man? Yeah. I think what's up is most of my fam is thinking I'm taking the week off, and well, no, I'm right here. But it's okay because the same amount of people watch it after the live, so it's not hurting it. It's just that you guys aren't in sync, or they didn't come back. We got our Holy One, Michael Taylor, in the house. What's up, homie? Oh yeah, vato. Blue Flame, man. Speaker of the Blue Flame. Keeper of the Blue Flame. We are part of this group, part of this fam. So I treat you guys with a lot of respect because I believe some of us are so fam. For real. For shizzle. Yeah, man. What's that? Why is it keep saying I'm going? Test, test, test. Okay? Are you happy? My sound keeps... Never mind. We're live on YouTube. Thank you for being here. We're talking about Sirian Starseeds. Realize this is about ascension. Starseeds, that means there's an ascension going on. A planet, any planet. Not only Earth goes through ascension. There's other planets. You've heard of Sirius, because people do pronounce it different ways. Just saying. Excuse me, guys. So, I like to say Sirius, because otherwise it sounds like you're just being serious. But you can say Sirius too, alright? But realize that the Sirian Starseed, they come from Sirius B. At least that's the ones we're talking about. Because over on the other one, Sirius A, well, those are bad guys, not nice. Very dark. Because you don't like me to say the word evil, I say dark now. Just like there's dark Jedi. Just like there's dark avatars. Understand? Some of you might be practicing dark Machiwa. That's your God, sovereign free will. You are a sovereign being. And I have religious people saying otherwise on my, there's religious people in the world who don't like this message. Who hate it, maybe. There are spiritual people who hate. They hate this, they hate that. Well, so does their God, he's angry, he's vengeful. Watch out, man, don't mess, he's like a gangster, dude. Don't mess with that God. See, ask the Egyptians about him. Yeah, it was him. Yeah. What's up, man? What's up, vatos? See, in your planet, over on Sirius B, over there, you have a different realities, different dramas. But on our planet, we got some pretty messed up stuff. These advanced beings are trying to conquer us. So it's real. It's for shizzle, man. And you're gonna be like, huh? Not even getting ready? Okay. So, It just happens like that, I guess. And then we got some people who don't even believe in spiritual stuff. So, okay, I guess your experience is pretty three-dimensional. There's nothing else beyond in those other reality fields for you. Candace in the house. What's up, sister? Thank you for coming. Good to see ya. I'm a chair, so I am a little bit early, okay? And that's okay. Yeah, because they'll still come. They're coming, baby. Yeah. Because you cannot miss this code, Holy One. It is the strong energy. It is code. Wachiwa. Because you guys are beings from other worlds, man. Other languages, other body forms, other technologies, other cultures. Okay? So much respect to you, Starseed. I am a Cornier. I'm a Citas. This is a Starseed community. We talk about Starseeds so much that you're probably one of them. My Kai, yeah. Because they come. They come. Just like the Inner-Christos children are going to come. The crystal children are going to come. My Chiwa. Vastikas. My Kai, yeah. My Chutas. So, over the past 200 years, there's been indigo children coming in, incarnating in body here. So, they come in with a covenant. They came in here with an agreement. So, it's a sacred thing. And it's also a risk to the indigo. Because we could get actually caught up in the matrix, in the drama that it's so convincing, it could even wrap up an indigo. Like before they get woken up to the light, or normal, you get wrapped into some dark stuff. So you didn't really give yourself a chance. Now you're working for the dark side, Holy One. That's what you're giving your energy to, my Chiwa. Just remember that, because we're peaceful, but we do protect ourselves. In those worlds that supposedly don't exist, but we know better, right? My Kaya, see my Kaya, I'm watching us. So you guys have this ability to protect yourself. You are divine beings. Remember that you're connected to the Holy Rishi, the blue flame, the gold flame, the violet flame. Remember and ask for their protection. If you want to talk to a being, if you want to talk to one of your higher selves, that's one of the highest. I mean, of course, there's ascended masters beyond that, but if you want to connect to the highest in the matrix, in the hologram, it would be the Rishi, the three flames. And remember, these are collectives. You're connecting to a collective consciousness. You're going galactic, honey. You guys are going galactic. That means you're going into density 2. That means you're going to be different types of beings now in a galactic technological societies. Now you're going to be in part of space and technology, flying and going to other planets and meeting extraterrestrials, working with extraterrestrials, just like in Star Wars, just like in Star Trek. Civilization in the galaxy, in the universe. If you have one galaxy, you have several that you can go to now, not just one. It's like you become just stuck in your little city for your whole life, but suddenly you start going and traveling international. Well, we're going from this little civilization on a planet into a multi-galactic civilization. And then realize you're also going dimensional, multi-dimensional. You're going to have visitors from higher worlds. You're going to have actual visitation from beings from Gaia, from 7th dimension, 8th, and 9th dimension. Well, first of all, just in density 2 alone, let's say you're a 4th dimensional being. Well, you're going to get visitations from 5th dimensional beings. When you're in 5D, you're going to get visitations from 6th dimensional beings. Okay? So, but like a galactic civilization, You could be having multi-dimensional beings from all kinds of levels coming in. So the Earth is just a tiny little identity. You're a multi-dimensional, multi-galactic, multi-lifetime being. You're mighty, Holy One. You're badass. You just don't remember everything. My Shiwa. Ah, my God. Thank you for being here, Sirian Starseed and all Starseed. I love you, my Kai Chair. Cheers, Holy Ones. We're going to continue on with this transmission, this contribution. I call, yeah, my soul. I love you. Because it's done with love. That's how we do it. A unity. We're united in love. Unconditional love, man. We just love and don't judge. How can you judge something you love truly? You don't judge anyone, anything. You don't call something lesser or greater. You realize we're all one. These beings have more energy, more consciousness. That's all. It's not related to your, spiritual value. It's not it's not related to that. Machiwa. Realize it's about how, as a bigger form, you can simply hold more energy, more consciousness. So, beings with more energy, more higher intelligence and consciousness, they're going to be doing much advanced, greater things. And then beings in the next density 3, they're going to be much more advanced in technology, much more intelligent, much more advanced, and different types of beings like no bodies. There's no bodies. They can create whatever body form they want to appear as, because it's not solid enough to hold a body form anymore. It's a etheric density matter. Amachiwa. And that's just a middle level. Okay, you still got more levels, and you identified it with them? How? They don't look human. Not hominid, not humanoid. So, what are they? What's a 12-dimensional avatar? Machiwa, Simaka. I love you. Sopa. It's a brilliance you feel. Yeah. Makaya siwa ikimasu. Man, there's a lot of energy running through here, Holy Ones. I'm just so glad to share that with you. It's a brilliance. It's a akuchua. Oh my shia. Oh my shia. More kuchua. Soichimakaye. Mochi vastiniki la kuchua makachitiwa. Masuya. Amakache. Oche vastitas. Yeah. It's so sikamasa. It's beautiful. I love you, Mashua. Ancient ones, brilliant ones. Akaye, simasiya. How do you feel? You feel right here. You feel current running through your body, man. You feel this multi-dimensional current. You feel 4th-dimensional current. Yeah? Right in your chest? You feel 5th-dimensional current in your throat. You feel 6th-dimensional current in your third eye. In your crown, you have 7th dimension. Okay? That's Gaia level. You go up to Gaia, no body awareness. You have no body. You don't have this identity as a body like this anymore. So what are you? What is it? How can you exist without a body? You go beyond with your mind you're going to be exploring that concept. You think about it and think about it, and you are in meditation with it. Eventually, an answer will manifest itself for you because you meditated on it. Yeah. You guys are awesome, man. Most of you are friendly and kind people. So lovely. Yeah. So cool some of you are. I'd like to hang out with you someday, maybe in real life. How you doing? Let's have someone who wants to have some Krispy Kreme donuts with me. That's my kind of person. You don't want to eat a donut with me? Okay. Dismissed. I'm just joking, man. I'm gonna cut you. I was just thinking about donuts again, so I said something like that. Hey, just so you know, I'm not actually eating them. I just like to talk about them. I like to talk about eating them. I live in like Tucson, and it's like miles to a store. To a donut shop, and then you go get them. You got to get a dozen. They're cheaper. Plus, there's a dozen. You can eat them 3 at a time. So that's 4 sessions. You're like, what? Yeah, 3, man. What are you talking about, Willis? I would eat more than that sometimes. So don't judge me, man. And if there was no Krispy Kreme, I had to settle for Dunkin' Donuts or Welch's Donuts. I'm sorry. It's a spiritual lesson for Sirian Starseed, because they don't really have like any donut shops over there. It's like, I don't know. It's not popular over there. They have different kinds of diets. Understand, you guys, this is part of our human history, Sirius. Realize that the Great Pyramid of Giza was aligned with planet Sirius. So, all the locals on Earth thought it was, that must be gods. Remember this gods concept. No, don't realize that. You know what I mean? Don't become that. What? Dismiss. Call BS on, creator God concepts. Goodbye. You're not welcomed in my conversations, in my thoughts. Bye. My Shiva. And then when you removed all of those parasites and toxic people and vampires, wow, do you feel so good? Something was uplifted. You had this toxicity. You must have just kind of like go through a cleanse, man. Start cleansing and smudging yourself every day, and just saturate yourself with this energy, man. Wow. See, Sirian Starseed, I understand. You are like, wow, what did I do? I was just trying to help the human race. So we have this history with Sirians from Sirius. Sorry, don't be so serious. Sirius, I said. Sirius? I've been there before. There's a part 1 and a part 2. You mean A and B? Yeah, that too. So, planet A is not like nice beings. Well, don't say they're all bad, because they're not, but most, yes. Just like you go to some planet that has no problem killing other planets and people. So, and you're just peaceful. But they can come along in their spaceship and start dropping antimatter bombs or something. Oh man, I'm just joking, man, but who knows, right? We got some technology you're not aware of. They must be pointing upwards towards something. You see this Star Wars scene where they're escaping the planet, and they have to go through the Empiric Armada as they're coming out of the planet. That was so cinematically, that was so cool. So you see yourself like this. You're coming out and you're facing this great armada. Machiwa, but I am here. You are light. You are literally bringing in 12D energy, honey. You're representing 12D consciousness. You definitely have this potential. It's inside of your DNA. You're going to use this Stargate cycle for your benefit. It is still mostly open, except for one now. So it's still open pretty good. That was 7D. Most of you don't have to worry about 6D, much less 7D, much less 5D. But you need to go to 5D. 5D activation. This is extra. This is extra. You can brag if you want to. It's not so spiritual, but go ahead. But it's overkill for here. For here, we just need 5D. 5. This activated in this fact. I say it like it's simple. We just need only 4 and 5D when most humans are only 3D activated. Hey, don't worry. If you're indigo child, you're already more than the rest of the humans. You have this mighty DNA. You have this potential. Some people are lazy and don't use that potential, and they are like gifted, but they don't use it. They want to go screw off in life. That's their choice. And people, their parents and people, peers, they say, "What the hell's he doing? He's a super skilled person in many things." You'll see these kids. If you have an indigo child that's going to grow up to be one of these geniuses, multi-talented, multi-intelligent, like you're into you're master in all kinds of fields of knowledge. You just like appetite for more knowledge, and you're just learning it so fast. And the more knowledge you learn, the more intelligent you are. The more you know, the more you create. The more it's like a domino effect. And there you go, Holy One, Shimbasi. We are this Holy Grail. That's what an indigo child really is. Some of you Sirian Starseed or Pleiadian, Arcturian, Orion. So some of you Starseed are here to help Earth. You wouldn't need to come here otherwise. You have no reason to come here except for now. It's an ascension. You come here with your DNA. You come here with your mission to help Earth with this transition. It's a transition for all life. They need some assistance. So indigos come in. They're not coming in spaceships like you think. They're coming in to your people. We're mixed in with your people. We're Sirian Starseeds are mixing in with the people of Earth because they're part human, part Sirian. You're Sirian Starseed. They don't say partial Sirian Starseed or half Sirian. You're Sirian. Machiwa. So call it for what it is. You're from Sirius B, honey. Remember, it doesn't mean it's better to be A or something. They just happen to be on the planet called Sirius B. Is there a Sirius C? Ask the Dogon. Yeah. How are my indigo homies in the house? What's How you guys doing, my holy ones? Wow. Ina's Mary's in the house. Oh, wow, that's an interesting concept. I know there's some that could be possible. In regards to, there's definitely people on the planet, on the moon. That secret space program stuff has come out through some whistleblowers that I believe in. So this all even resonates. It resonates that there's advanced technology on the moon. This is where the Germans went to first, and they couldn't even go there without the help of some ETs. So we have an active history with extraterrestrials. We also have the ETs coming from inner Earth, not from the stupid hollow earth theory. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a future version of Earth that was created like a bridge zone, like a bridge to another, like you go from this time period to the bridge zone time period, which is inner Earth. So you bypass by only getting to 4.5. So they calculated it, that 4.5, to get you past into Tara a little bit. You get into Tara a little bit. Just so you can visualize while I'm talking about this, let me show you on the map, Holy Ones. What? I gotta use my glasses because this. I see. Okay, so. It's on this one, I think. I need my keyboard. The bridge zone, it's called the bridge zone. The bridge zone. It's the Guardians, man, from Density 5. The Guardians from Density 5 and from Ascended Master levels, which is Indigo Children. Hello. The Guardians created the Bridge Zone project, where they took a version of Earth, a phased version of Earth, in this year, around this year, is inner Earth. Notice it's a little bit past Density 2. You're inside Density 2 in inner Earth. You're not really Tara yet until you get here. Makaya, you're going into Tara. You're Tara basically here, but you're in inner Earth here, which is going to phase with itself because it's going to be doing some weird stuff. It's going to be going into the past, the future, the past, and it's a leap ahead. It's a leap, move backward. It's a complete live for 1,106 years, and then leap ahead again, and then you end up over here. And you have to understand the physics of this. This Tara side is twice the particle speed. Tara is twice the particle of Earth, so it's a little bit explained here. The same distance on this side is 4,426 years. But on this side, since it's twice as fast, they cover twice as much in the same distance, twice, double. So that's a concept of this is how fast they live, this is how much they can create in their consciousness. They're much more super advanced than us, man. So we're leaping from here, right? And leaping to here. As you saw, we're leaping from here to, around here. I'll just say around here to here. If you only have, let me see, 4.5 strands. Well, let's look at the big DNA map. Like, this is not even 4.5. This is only 1, 2, 3.5. You have to get to, if you want to go to inner Earth, you have to have this one done and half of the 5th strand. See, this is for people who don't have 5 strands to go to 5D. If you don't have, and you make it halfway, and let's say you're only here. Ashiana also talks in Voyagers too, that some Guardians, if you're really, really close, either really close to inner Earth or really close to Tara, they will help you a little bit in a special, in a future of Earth, but like a temporary period until you can get your 5 strand. So this is very interesting. There is some grace if you understand how to contact these beings and all that. And actually, Voyagers do too. She teaches you how to contact these people from the future. Makayas, mochitas. I just wanted to say that real quick. I appreciate you for being here, Holy Ones. Thank you so much. Sirian Starseed and all you others. Amakaya. Let me see. I'm doing good, Inez Mary. Thanks for the question, by the way. Sup, Leo? What's up, homie? I tricked you today. Sorry, I started early. Another question I have for you is, have you ever heard of hybrids from another planet brought to Earth in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s? A specific hybrid? Well, there's all kinds of activity. I mean, if you guys even hear some of Corey Good's, just his, testimony. He talks about many races, even some I've never heard of. So, but he doesn't talk completely from the Guardian perspective. But he's obviously involved with. I think those beings look like they're Azurites. Those blue birds, which are like Ceres, but these ones are blue, like Azurites, like Azurite angels, blue angels. Machewastikas, but it doesn't make sense because he describes, but these beings, Azurites, are in different densities too, not only density 4. Well, I'll show you the Azurites just real quick. Machiwa. Okay, so these beings are, oops, sorry. They're feline, avian, cetacean hominid. The Azurites are blue angels. They are 12th dimensional avatars. They are Christed beings. Just like the humans are Christed at this level. You're not Christed way down here. It's in your potential, it's in your junk DNA, but you have a lot of distortion to fix and then to build and then to evolve beyond into higher densities. All kinds of beings. Anuhazi. These are also avatars, 12D avatars. They're part of the Blue Flame. They created the Anuhazi. And then these beings are simply modified lower versions that became much greater versions. Notice the Orifeme. This Orifeme became much greater when it added some Azurite DNA. Now it's equal to the Azurite. Well, I mean, part of it is, you see. Now there's not just Azurites who are way up here. Okay? But the Azurites are they're in density 4. But they're also in density 3 and density 2 and density 1. They're in all the density, well, except for this one. They're in all these densities. They're like security team. They're like, they also, because they have such high level, you would say, genetics, then it's because of that they they do host matrices to fix DNA or to make species that more advanced. And you realize they helped make Orifeme. The Orifeme helped make the blue people, the Maharaji Orifeme, and it's this Orifeme, that version that created us, the Tyranesium, in Tara. Okay, we're high level, beings compared to what we're really in Earth. This ain't nothing. I mean, we're this 12. We're 12D beings. The humans from Earth are 12D avatars. Just like those high level races you saw. High level is the Azarites. Okay? So, this is part of your heritage. Lyran, Sirian, Lyran, okay? You're from... Now, let me explain that part. Let me take this back off. When it comes to Sirian Starseed, realize that we humans are Lyran. We come from a planet called Armentana that was blown up. Armentana and density 4 was blown up. So the Lyrans had to leave their home planet. That was their home planet. That's where the cat people lived. This badass Anuhazi, man. They live there. That's a cool word. I love that word, Anuhazi. Machiwa. So these beings are avatar cat people, liquid light. And that's what we are at 12D. We're badass. So we lost our planet and we fell and we went to some friends in Sirius B. So the Lyrans started living on Sirius B. So they became the Lyran Sirians. Because of course you become mixed with their people. Oh, I'm sure you have pure ones, but a lot of them just said, we love each other, brothers and sisters. Now we're Lyran Sirian. Originally from a planet that got destroyed. You know, like Princess Leia watched her planet be destroyed because Darth Vader, because of dark avatars, dark beings trying to just want to destroy life, just want to conquer life, just want to, it's cruel. They want to be cruel and torturous, and so this is what's kind of like going on in our world. We could, also realize Sirius B, this is where all the giant crystals came from. Those ones that are known to be in Atlantis and Lemuria. Realize that's our past and our future. It's our past because it was races before us in this density 1, but in density 2. This started in density 2. So that's our future. Which is actually our present, but we fell to the past, so we got to go back to the future. Does that make sense? Like this movie is called Back to the Future. We're trying to send back to the future. You're trying to send back to Tara, which is the future. Because we fell down to density 1 Earth. That's the past. We're living in the ancient past, but there's no really time. It's just referenced in the time history, in the time cycles, in the time continuums, the time vectors. You live all these lives. A piece of you is in each one. You're living in this life, in this time vector. You're going to live this life in that time vector, and that one in that time vector. But it's all moving. It's all evolving. So my time vector is evolving, your time vector is evolving, and we all affect each other. The lowers affect the highers affect the lowers. We're all connected. We're making decisions and choices that are affecting other beings, and other beings are affecting us, and what? My chiwa, it's a flow, guys. It's a transmission. You don't have to agree with everything that's being transmitted, but just saying that this is pretty amazing. Sometimes you just gotta admit. Sirian Starseed, brother, sister, I love you. I love all you Starseeds. What's up, homies? Yeah. Tomorrow, Orion Starseed. All right. My indigo vatos. My spiritual gangsters. I'm a high, yeah. You guys are so beautiful. I love you, man. I don't know what race that was, dear. I don't know what one you're talking about, because there's many hybrids. Many hybrids, many races. Even these modern UFO researchers have identified a lot of different races. But isn't it interesting that there was, Corey Gitt talks about reptiles, raptors being inside the earth. You know, like the subterranean stuff, and they're intelligent, and they actually were able to communicate with Hitler. Well, I'm not supposed to say those words because people use it like it's a bad word, but it's just part of history, man. I'm just referencing some history. These are beings that were actually pretty evolved. I'm not going to start talking political stuff, you know. But, you know, there's a lot of knowledge there, too. Anyways, we won't get too controversial with that kind of stuff, but these beings are advanced. And you mentioned the moon earlier. That's where a lot of the Germans supposedly went. That's all I'll keep saying. I love you guys. There's a lot with the moon. Check it out on your own. Curiosity. I got baked and I can't even write a proper sentence. Damn, Leo, I'm up speaking some good stuff, bro. Yeah. The reason why I'm asking this question is because I just read while I was in the hospital for a few days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, honey. That there was hybrids right in the 70s, all the way through the 90s, and areas of Pasco, Tacoma. Oh, I'm pretty guaranteed that there's all kinds of hybrids throughout all history. For sure. That's how they mix among us. And while we're, what, a few thousand years old on this planet, you think? No. That's your fed history. That's what you were told. This race is ancient, and actually Atlantis wasn't even completely destroyed. And there's special bloodlines over there in England. But that's part of one of the 3 cities that were of Atlantis. There was 3 major power centers, like Nohasa and Lohas, and these are, you know, we have different types of people running these things. Historical people, man. Amakaya, like Enoch or Tolt. Amakacha. You guys are beautiful, man. Some of you have your own intense stories. I know you do. Military, CIA, and the CIA are these disclosure documents that I read. That's cool, dear. Thanks for sharing with us. That's awesome. Michael Taylor, I felt some big activations in my 5th, 6th, and 7th chakra today. It was so strong I had to ground myself. What'd you use to ground yourself, Holy One? Obsidian? Bird President, what's up, homie? How you doing, man? Oh man, don't look Krispy Kreme donuts. I gotta go. I treat myself, man. You know, even gas stations have sometimes some Krispy Kremes, so I can find a Krispy Kreme if I looked. I will order some from Amazon. I just mentioned that in chat, didn't I say, is there a Sirius C, right? I wouldn't say it's impossible, you know. Isn't the crown chakra also the galactic chakra, and the soul chakra is above the galactic? Well, actually, they say no. It is the galactic, the soul. Like, I mean, this is from the Guardian perspective. Let me show you on that diagram. The level of soul is a consciousness, and so it's kind of like opposite. Let me see. We are incarnates at the low bottom. That's what we are, the lowest level. We're incarnates. Reincarnate. You're immortal here. These levels of consciousness are immortal. Amachiwa. So the souls, and they're called souls. These are the types of minds you're going to evolve into. So, and then there's over souls. and beyond oversouls. And by the way, this is D6 is the angels. And all of density 3, these are archangels. And then we got oversouls becoming avatars. Now realize, remember, these are different matter forms and densities and biologies, not just consciousness. You're a hydroplasmic pre-matter being, liquid light, if in density 4. I mean, what is that really, right? Am I showing the screen? Yeah, oh, good, thank goodness. And then you're going to be with no body, etheric, like a spirit. You would, like, we see a spirit. It's no body, it's energy, yeah, exactly. And they can be whatever form they want, they choose within an instant. And that's a pretty cool life. See, you're already immortal here. These beings are way beyond just being immortal. They're not limited to these technologies. And see, this is where the galaxy is. This is where technology is really strong. These are no bodies. What do you think these beings are doing? What do you think their spiritual warfare happens with no bodies? Why would beings with no bodies need spaceships? You don't have a body. You don't have to transport yourself that way. The matter is not, it doesn't have, and then try to understand, much less this, try to understand what these are. Much less one of the 3 flames. The blue flame, the gold flame. I mean, these beings are antimatter. What is that, really? So, these are chakra, too. You can connect to consciousness at these levels. You can connect to your 15D Rishi. You use your psychic ability and intention. You can make a little spell for yourself that you're going to connect to 15D, and you remember this color. You would say a pale, right? That's not full magenta. It's a pale magenta. What people call the violet flame. Machiwa. I want to connect to my 15D self. I am connecting to my violet flame. I am the violet flame. Just remember, when you visualize, please don't see this violet. It's not this violet. It's not your crown. No. It's the, look, does that even look that bright? No. These are all very light. When you visualize them, visualize very, very, very light. Light color of pale magenta, a light color of pale yellow, a light color of pale turquoise. Blue flame, gold flame, violet flame is pale turquoise, pale yellow, pale magenta. Amachiwa, Hamakaya. So, it's important to visualize and see these things. It's your identity, the macrocosm of your inner Christos, your inner Christ, your Christ consciousness. You activate all of these things. They're here. It's not even as if you have to go retrieve it or learn it, because you're just basically opening memory, remembering something you already know. You don't really need a teacher, but it helps. It accelerates things. It helps you get like some pictures in your mind faster. You can do it all within yourself, especially if you resonate with the law of one. If you're treating people within and yourself and life within the law of one, you will naturally develop your DNA strands. That's what a spiritual path is meant for. But without the memory of this galactic war about Tara, about these dimensions and densities, you have no clue what the hell is all this stuff. And what is that and what? It doesn't make sense. Your history's messed with, your spiritual religions are messed with, your New Age systems are being messed with. Man, It's like you have to go through the quagmire. You have to get through, shift through all of BS. You have to be able to resonate within your own ego and shadow of what is truth. Man, you see the challenge? So, the faster that you can take care of your shadow and ego and start living law of one, unity consciousness, and treating people that way, it's not something you do just on Sunday. It's a way of life. It's a way of thinking and being. Be. If you are a guardian, you're calling yourself a Sirian Starseed or a Lyran Starseed or a Palladian Starseed, well, act like it, man. You're a high-level being, literally, coming to a low-level world. Why would you do that? I can make an analogy on Earth, but it would just totally blow up, because people are so primitive sometimes, so low in their energies sometimes. I can't say an analogy. I'd like to give you an analogy, but we're just kind of low vibing on the planet. The planet's, if you average the planet's vibe on the consciousness on the planet, it would be low, dirty brown consciousness. They're not balancing chakra. They're not activating higher chakra. They have no greens. Imagine an aura. No, literally. You see all these aura chakra pictures. Some people don't have green. They don't have blue. Do you understand what is a chakra? Okay? These are closed, or don't exist, don't exist, don't exist. It's not in your Templar if you're a Earth seed. If you're from another planet coming to Earth, you do have that. You do have the green way in your aura. You do have, some of you, see, you look at these aura machine, I call BS. Oh, all these people using this machine all have 7D crown energy in their aura. You see the new age perception? Do you think these beings have indigo ray in their aura? Do you think they have blue? Do you think they have green? Holy ones, understand what is a starseed. If you have these chakra, they're going to be opened a little bit. They're going to come in with a little bit of 4D activation and a 5D activation at birth. Most humans are here. They don't have green in their aura, in their consciousness, in their awareness. They don't get fourth dimensional energy, much less 5D energy. We need to get people to 4D and 5D. You saw the DNA strands I just showed you on the screen. We need to get to 5. If you can't make to 5, get at least 4.5. Get at least 4.5 to make it to Inner Earth. That's a free gift from the Guardians, from Density 5 and some Density 4 beings. They helped create this bridge zone project. So now there's the Inner Earth. Now there's a half dimension, a 3.5, which is now goes all the way up the scale. Just like a Ascended Master comes in at the top, he populates 12 under him in the Density 4. The Density 4 beings create, every one of them create 12 of themselves down in the Oversouls, and there's going to be 12, Oversoul is going to create 12 souls, and every soul is going to create 12 incarnates. Male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame. Those are twin flames. You're not a partner per se, you're half of a being. You're one side and there's the other side. Male and female are not meant to be separate. You're part of an androgynous being. You're incarnating also on the particle and the empty particle. You have shadow in parallel, or phantom universe, phantom self. If you have shadow, you have some dissensions in your family. You have a whole soul family. You know what that is, right? It's all your incarnations. Every single one of them, if you counted them all. This is what the Guardian material tells you. Exact numbers. Exact numbers per dimension, per frequency, per... They're dimensions. They're waveforms. They have exact measurement. They have exact numbers. 1,728 separate incarnations. Minimum. So this is your personal Christos. You could say this is your soul family. That's a lot of people. Visualize 1,000, that's close to 2,000, 1,728 people in front of you. Wow. Holy cow. It's a lot of people. Well, that's you. Living in different time periods and different time vectors and different incarnations, sometimes human, sometimes Lyran cat, sometimes you're part this, part that race, you keep on going. You're part of the blue flame. Sometimes you might mix with the violet flame. You know, hi. You know? So you're a Sirian Starseed, you're a Palladian Starseed. You have these ET activations. You're not going to see green ray in earth seeds. You saw only the Aryans will have green ray. Not you. I think I'm just trying to find the map. Yeah. See, this is the most primitive, you could say. If you, it's not a nice word to say. I'm not trying to be mean. The least consciousness, or you could say the least, is the Lemurians with 2-strand. They don't have anything else. Nothing else. That's what I'm saying. They don't have green ray heart. They don't have this. They don't have that. This race has a little bit more. The Atlanteans. And we're more advanced than the Atlanteans. We're supposed to be. We're supposed to be getting this done. We're not. So, they don't have Blu-ray. Maybe they have a little bit of green if they got something. Maybe one of these activations, or 2 or 3. Remember, every strand of DNA has 12 substrands. You count this is 12. 12 of 12. Male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female. Look at all these incarnations. And you're made of 12? All these lives in 4D, all these lives in 5D. Eventually you're going to live from Lemurian, you're going to move to Atlantean. From Atlantean, you're going to move to Aryan. And from Aryan, you're going to go to Mavarian. From Mavarian, you're going to ascend into Unchechi. Unchechi's going to ascend to Antrian. Antrian, you see, these are all you. All of this is you. All these different people in different time periods. Look at these time periods. 75,000 years ago. The Atlanteans, 70,000. They started a long time ago, man. We started 65,000 years ago in our current age. And they think you only go back to like 5,000 BC or some crap. Okay, and then the future, the beings that come after we're gone are going to come in. It's the future. Earth Tara. Okay? Remember, this is periods of time. Periods of time. Periods of time. Periods of time is the one dimension. You're going through a period of time in dimension 1. You're going through more time in dimension 2. You're going in more time in dimension 3. You're going to go in future ages and times to get that green ray. To get this is what we're supposed to be getting, the green ray. So we can be in Tara. Otherwise, you're in some pipsqueak Inner Earth version. You don't want to go to Inner Earth, Holy One. You would rather go to Tara. Okay? New Agers think you're going to 5D. Your consciousness is going to 5D. Your body is in 4D. Don't worry, you still have an immortal, perfect body. Well, I wouldn't say perfect, but we have an immortal body. It's pretty badass. and it's super future. Look where 4D is. 4D, just 4D, is 21,934 AD in the future. That's pretty far, man. Inner Earth is far too. But what's more interesting is our past. Look at this past. Look at this past. Look at this ancient past. You have a heritage, Holy Ones. You've been denied it. You've been denied it by these fallen angelics. The Dracs and the dragons. You gotta be aware, Sirian Starseed. There's bad guys out there. They don't like you very much. Neither do those creatures called Anu Elohim, who creates the Anunnaki. Nice people. No, they're not nice people. And then there's beings who are part Anunnaki, Anu, and part gold flame, seraphim, reptile, or insect. That's what these beings are. I mean, take a look. Insects, insectoid, dino, that means dinosaur. There's a dragon queen, scaled reptiles, these lovely type of creatures. And then the ones that are mixed, like Anunnaki, mixed Anunnaki and mixed, draconian. They're hybrids. They're both gangsters. A Marduk Draymond would be an example. The centaurs, those are from Alpha Centauri or Omega Centauri. There's blue centaurs and Omega Centauri. So this is just what you're dealing with, Sirian Starseed. Start thinking galactic, honey. You're a starseed. You're from the galactic level. We've been ignorant and cut off from the galactic level. In your ancient past, they had regular interaction with these stellar races. They would come and visit us. You could see them. Sometimes in different periods, there was bad ones who ruled you. Okay? Conquered you. There was wars with the gods, you could say. That's what they would say. But you see the bad guys coming in, and then they're literally here, and then there's something called the frequency fence. It's a quarantine. Okay? But as you go into the 4D, you don't have that quarantine in 4D. That's where your natural, that's where your natural morphogenetic field is in density 2. You won't need the sphere of Amente. All you need to do is get back there, man. Not Inner Earth. You still will have a lot of drama in Inner Earth. There's a lot of negative stuff going on in Inner Earth, too. It's not all good. So, you want to try to get to Tara, man. Oh, man. Shimasuta. Wouldn't you want to be in the year 20-something thousand BC or AD? Hell yeah. Or a squibbly little 5,330-something AD. Hey, both sound cool. Better than carbon fossil fuels, and still they promised us in Back to the Future we'd have flying cars. In The Fifth Element, we supposedly would already have flying cars. There's been other movies about flying cars. We don't have them. Why? Why don't we have teleportation? Why don't we have better health? Why can't we live 300 years? Keep going. You're gonna have it eventually. That's just an old concept, and it's like this is what we experienced here. Not always. We didn't always die. It just happened, and it got distorted. We used to be cool people, yeah. We used to be like, yeah, badass. Hey, it's here in your junk. You got a fragmented Templar now. Put it together. Join, subscribe to Christos Avatar, because we're going to show you how to fix distortions, how to bioregenerate that mutated DNA, and then how to grow it into the 4D and the 5D, because you want to get to 4D. Your consciousness goes to 5D, honey, not your body. There's a very important concept. All these New Agers think you're going to 5D. You're not, unless you're an indigo child. And remember, there's only 10 million of those. So look on the calculator. What is 10 million percentage of 7 billion? Well, be fair and check online the current population of the planet, because it might be close to 8 billion. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. And then do your calculation. What is the percentage of indigos on the planet? We're a very small minority. We're in the enemy lines. We're in a planet, a non-ascension planet now. Earth can't ascend without this sphere of Amente. I mean, what I'm saying is people can't ascend. Earth is going to go through her ascension. She's going to go. She's going with or without you, but you can see it's still a few thousand more years. It's just because of the bridge zone, people are going to the future to inner Earth. Some of you are going to die and go to the Tara or inner Earth if you have the DNA. If you don't, and you have to go back, you can't go back until, apparently, as long as I remember correctly, you guys who are going to descend will go into a temporary place of the core of the planet. And then when the ascension is over, or closed, or whatever you want to call it, it will go release all beings into their new realization, their new frequency. Remember, you fall in energy, consciousness. I mean, in a dissension, you are losing body form. You're losing spirit. You're losing, which is energy. You're losing energy. You're losing consciousness. You're de-evolving, not going to a greater body like you're trying to do. You're trying to ascend. This whole point of spiritual ascension is there's an end game. You want to go to another reality. You won't deal with this kind of existence anymore. No more drama. No more petty 80-year lives, if that. You know, with this, who knows what's going to happen in the future. There's something to happen in the future. So you guys maybe want to learn this. And it's something that's within your control. You choose to practice meditation, breath work, learn consciousness, master energy. You're going to learn chakra work. You're going to learn how to live law of one. It's not like easy. Okay, law of one, I can do that. You guys have to do the shadow and the ego. Stop judging people. That's one of the big things that humans do. We judge. We constantly are judging without even realizing. You probably don't realize you're judging constantly in your thoughts. You don't like that. You don't like that person for that reason. You don't like that person for that reason. I don't like those type of people. I don't like that person. There's a what? You know, so law of one. That concept is brutal. It's not so easy to be loving to all. To someone who's hating on you, you know, yelling at you, attacking you, you have to love that person. See, unity, there is no exception. There is, unconditional love is, there's no exception to that. It's unconditioned, no condition. We're all the same, we're all equal. We're not all the same, we're all, and you know, it's like we're all aspects of Creator in individuated form for its own learning process. God is trying to learn more about itself. It's an itself. Remember, no body. By density 3, there's no body, no gender, no male junk, no female goddess stuff, no sex. Wow. Different kind of stuff like that, but you know. There's no genitals. How's there sex? You tell me. I guess you do something else in those body forms, huh? Yeah. There's life force energy. You experience some kundalini with your partner, huh? Well, what do you think the Kirishe is going to be in the, you know, in those Maharata? And wow. you're gonna probably, if you find someone like a partner who's like you, like an indigo, awakened, and awakening. Okay, you're learning, you're expanding, and we're doing this together, guys. We're trying to get like, whoa, like a critical, what do you call it? A critical, like to a certain, almost like exact number. We're trying to get a certain percentage of the planet's consciousness awoken. Then you make a huge, like, planetary ascension. Of course, there's some people who just don't want to ascend or aren't ascending, who don't believe or don't know or who are serving darkness. They won't. They're not ascending, man. This is a process, a process, a consciousness process. It's within the beings who are in the living systems. We do this. This is what we naturally do. We evolve, and we came in. Remember, Ascended Master projected itself all the way down. Instantly, just populated itself into a whole soul family in all the dimensions. And then it does its work. This holy being has the Templar to pull itself back out. Expand back out. Thank you for being here, holy ones. We're going to get lit again. I'm going to get lit again soon. I won't be able to catch up to your comments. I mean, if I sit in the same spot, huh? Oh, I'm not that far, am I? Isn't unity with the blood type that you have? Like, I am Rhino and I'm one of the blood type, and that means other like mine. I'm not sure. You're talking about different types of DNA templates. We're talking about just ascension as being something related. It doesn't matter your blood type. It matters about what you're doing with your own personal ascension process, what your awakening is, what your chakra development, and what that person's chakra development is. They're not going to have the same experience with the closed chakra. You're going to have a total different experience because you have fourth dimensional understanding, or at least perception. It doesn't mean, you guys, it doesn't mean this is open 100%. Maybe it's opened at 10%. Maybe this is opened at 30% for you. Maybe this is 3%. Sometimes you see something. You know, those are perceptions. That's a perception. It depends on your opening. Can you see how open you are? So when you start feeling it, then you know you have some activation. It's like confirmation. When you feel actual in the 3D, you will feel this buildup. I made a short little video just yesterday about chakra. What you feel it. Some of you are feeling it. It's so. You don't really need to ask the question, how do I know when I activate it? Well, that's the answer. You know if you've activated it when you start feeling it. Okay? My curious question is, like, I'm aware of higher aspects. I feel them. I see them sometimes. But, you know, how do you feel a galactic chakra? How do you feel? Like when I feel this chest light up, okay, the galactic is outside your body. We have chakra outside your body. There's 8 more chakra outside your body. And most people only go to the crown. And there's more. There's actually some even in different places. Like there's one, right? Like you can figure the 4th chakra right here. There's actually the 8th chakra right here. It's a gold chakra. This is only the 5th, but you go to 6, you go to 7, you go down here to 8. That's your gold chakra. You imagine a gold ball of energy. Gold. Yellow is a separate chakra. That's yellow, this is gold, and this is, okay, if this is like pineal, the 9th chakra you have is diagonal. It's the only diagonal chakra. It's silver. silver chakra. Not vertical, but... So we have this silver chakra, we have a dark blue chakra, and then a dark silver, and then we have a pure white chakra, and then a pale turquoise, and then a pale yellow, and a pale magenta. There's 15 chakra. You are a grand, holy being. We all are. We all came in from ascended masters. It is the ascended masters who populated the time matrix. So you come in from the top. You don't start from pond scum. Remember, you come in, ascended master populates these three flames. The three flames, the blue flame will project all of its life forms. The gold flame will project all of its life forms down the densities, down the dimensions. Each one is a lesser, a lesser, a lesser. I gotta be careful with my words. You will take me out of context. I said lesser. I don't mean lesser value. I mean less frequency. This is less frequency than that. That's all. That doesn't mean this is greater in intrinsic value. It's all God. Not one is better than the other. This is why, when you practice law of one, you call bullshit. In chat, in conversations, in life, when people start saying otherwise. Because will attack you and they will be negative. You know what is negative. You know when someone is judging you and they're cussing at you and saying not bad things to you, you know. Or no. You know what is negative being and consciousness and energy? What is someone when a mosquito is sucking blood out of your body? That is an attack. A vampire, a toxic person, they are attacking you. What do you do? Okay, excuse me. What do you do, Sirian Starseed? You're a starseed. Okay? Remember, law of one. I still gotta scratch my nose, sorry. You handle it with law of one. That person cussing you out, that person being rude, is God. That person is also God. So, everything is created by God. You guys, it doesn't take long to realize this. When you start playing with these concepts and thinking about them, you trip out and say, whoa! I hope you do. I hope you're awakening your awareness. Machiwa. All are God. You can't go outside of that final sphere of consciousness. Because Creator created. Everything is a creation, and it's part of the consciousness, the thoughts. It's kind of like, how old are you? Okay, let's say you're 35. Let's say you're 33. You had 33 years of thoughts. Yeah, and that's a lot of freaking thoughts, man. You have had 33 years of building a reality. You've been building a reality, and now you're lost in it. Some of you don't know it's a freaking hologram. You don't know that creature is tricking you and telling you it's God, and then you worship it like it is God, and give your energy and praise and prayer to this being. That's what? You know, you're indigo and you're looking like, what? How? You're God. How, man? Who duped you? How did you forget? You are sacred. You are holy. You're starseed. It means something. Sirian Starseed. from Sirius B. Oh, there's beings on Sirius A. They're just not pleasant. That's where you get the super racist Anunnaki. They don't even like the other Anunnaki, which is the Jehovian Anunnaki. They consider themselves as the ultimate. Even though they have creators called Anu Elohim, but they're the ultimate. They will treat all the other Anunnaki as garbage. You know, like, you're not true breed like us. Jehovian Anunnaki are from Sirius A, but we also have Anunnaki on Nibiru within our own star system. So there's a lot of harassing. Yeah, they like to take advantage of humans. Well, they keep you in the dark. You know, you don't know what the hell's going on. That's their subterfuge. That's their mastercraft. That's what they good at. They know how to trick you, kind of like make things kind of confusing or not sure. That's what they do. That's how they are taking over your planet. Starseeds are here. The Indigo Children are here. We're trying to prevent that. We do. It's a consciousness thing. You know, all reality is not moving. All reality is going on in the same space. They're here, I'm here, we're here. You're never alone in your space. All realities are right here. Think about that one. Okay? If we're in a hologram, that means we're the Ascended Masters going in. Okay, we're those beings. We're those beings that don't have bodies coming into hologram world with bodies. It's a perceived. This technology helps our spirit to perceive a physical experience. Someone created this experience. Now there's Ascended Masters coming in to a hologram video world and playing it. Now it's so real, you're not acting. You're behaving as yourself as you perceive yourself in the hologram. It's almost like you picked a world life to live. Like in this movie, Total Recall, he wanted to recall. He wanted a break, a vacation, a virtual vacation. So they plugged him into a machine so they can put him into a virtual world, a hologram, a simulation. We are Ascended Masters in a simulation, in a series of dimensionalized realities. Okay? So you are going and ascending, and it's a spiritual simulation. This is what you chose in the Total Recall. You said, okay, I want to go into that human drama because it was, you know, they're very good at marketing and they know how to sell you. And it made it look like a cool story in the human drama. I'm going to go help human drama. I'm going to go into the Matrix. I'm going into the hologram time matrix. It's called the time matrix. Now you're in a hologram world, a manifest world. The fake worlds are manifest. Real worlds are demanifest. Pure consciousness. Body forms? What is that? That's a construct for you to go inside of. It's a piece of yourself you're capsulizing so you can go inside and create within. We're all participating as Ascended Masters collectives of eternal collectivity. They don't have bodies. There is no matter. It's all demanifest. Manifest is lower life, you could say. You know, less energy, less knowledge, less awareness. It's when God downsteps. Ascended Masters downstep into a hologram collective experience. Okay? So we're all Ascended Masters. You start saying you're better, that person's... It's total BS, man. You're all Ascended Masters, dude. Grow up. Okay? There's no one better than the other because you're all coming from the same level. You're all coming from those levels. Understand? Hey baby, you're Sirian Starseed, you understand? I love you guys, man. I'm gonna get lit soon. That means we're gonna take medicine and be boosted. And when we're boosted, that means more code, more consciousness, more higher perception. Well, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no, 12, 13, 14, 15. Gaia! I think I should do a master chakra video, like a 15D video. But I made dimension videos already. Nobody is, dude. I just made a little 30-second, no, 45-second. It's like under a minute video on TikTok. Yesterday, now there's 9,000 views. YouTube, you know. But it's a different audience. But that's rockin' and roll, baby. No, now it's 10,000. Right before I checked this, it was already past 10,000. This is, I don't know if this is going viral or what, but wow. It's about the Anunnaki. It's my Anunnaki video I just posted a couple days ago. So, and you guys, I started posting on Instagram. Holy cow! It's like so much more busier than YouTube. I'm getting this connection notice. Sorry guys, there might be a little bit of lag, but it always fixes itself. It has in the past. But thank you for being here on Sirian Starseed broadcast live on YouTube, and we talk about these planets, this history, how we're involved with the Sirius B, with the Sirians, Starseed Sirians, how we're actually literally part now, Lyran and Sirian Starseed. Okay, Sirian Starseeds are part of who we are. We spent lives, we're part of the Lyrans, part of our origins are from Sirius. So remember also the Great Pyramid Giza was aligned to it. Now, after Seeding 2 was destroyed, they realigned it to the Pleiades and Alcyon, the Pleiadian planet Alcyon. So we have a huge connection. These are our brothers and sisters of the galaxy. You know, we're galactic. Start thinking galactic. What do you think these shows are getting you prepared for? Star Wars and Star Trek. You guys are star seeds. You connected to that stuff. Hello, Star Seed, Star Wars, Star Trek, other worlds. You don't have those interests because you're here in the hologram. You're just here in the matrix. You're just here on Earth in the physical. You're just superficial. You don't see or believe or care about spirits or spiritual worlds or concepts. You're down here in your vibration. You're down here in that muddy, brown, dark aura. With no greens, no blues, no indigos, no violets. There's no point going anymore after that. It's all closed, it's all quiet, it's all dark. I mean, not light, not opened. So you guys realize, if you have maybe some clairvoyance, see that most of the colors of people's consciousness is pretty low vibe, right? If you saw a whole bunch of movies coming out that were Guardian Unity, or a bunch of stuff on YouTube and social media, suddenly everywhere was all this Starseed Awakening stuff. Is that the majority of conversation in the world? No, you are a small interest group. You're into fringe, weird stuff because you're not from this world, man. And you have these weird experiences, weird feelings because you're not from here. You're here to help. You're here to wake up yourself and then help others. You don't just come to some other low vibe world for nothing. Is that a vacation? No. You know it's not a vacation. Going to a low vibe world, a world of consciousness that is not united, is a dangerous one. You're going into you know, it's like those missionaries going into not very civilized places. It's dangerous for them to talk about the Word of God. It's the same thing. It's not safe, really. Is it safe? We're dealing with this odds. Just remember, you are kind of like important, not like a chosen one attitude. We're not saying that. All are chosen from the guardian perspective, man. Remember unity. So, but I'm gonna get that hit, so we can go into another level. I appreciate you guys being here. It's been like divine. But it's only going to get even better. So just hold on for a minute and a half, because I'm going to go outside. I'm not allowed to smoke in here anymore. So then we'll take a little bit and then come back and continue on this spiritual voyage, because I will be lit up. I will feel the chakra. I might report to you what's going on, and we will continue the live for a little bit longer. So please stay tuned, Sirian Starseed, all Starseeds. We got Senga Taylor in the house. I have clairvoyance and so many weird experiences throughout my life. I am so open to helping others, but they see me as a bit crazy. It's funny. Yeah, it's you'll have to like develop a specific way of introducing the information in a slow manner. If it's someone you know, then introduce the concepts to them over time. Think of a conversation that will give you a reason to talk about some of these. You gotta realize, if most people aren't even believing in UFOs or aliens, they don't think it's possible, that's what you are. You can't really say nothing after that point. You have to start talking about aliens and UFOs, then the maybe starseed children who are ETs from higher worlds. That means if they're from higher worlds, you have to explain what are dimensions. You see? You have to have a unique way of explaining this stuff. Not to scare or, you know, because some people are threatened by that information. So, you have to be careful. But anyways, we find like-minded people on the internet, like here, Christos Avatar, we represent the Guardians, love and light. And we are teaching ascension as taught for during all ascension periods when the indigo children come in. This is the heritage and the memory and the information that you get here on Christos Avatar. So thank you for being here. Please hold on for a minute and a half. I'll put a diagram on so I can take this energy and share it with you for the next, session. Machiwa kayi mohana. Yes, I have seen a UFO, then had many, many dreams about being of their ship. Yeah, Holy One, I've also had the same experience. I've mostly see the beings in the worlds, but I did see a UFO and I was out of my body. I've seen 3 UFOs, but the third one was the most spectacular one. Sometimes you see, like, some people would say they're always falling meteors, but sometimes they're a craft going down and out of interdimensional gate, you understand? They can open gates. Look at the testimony from the secret space program. You're in a starseed. You're going to be interested in what the galactic point of view is, what's happening. That's what we're part of. You're not just limited to Earth. You're not from Earth. Machiwa kayewasa kamachawa. Love and light, you guys. We're gonna be peaceful here. Come on, be friendly. Misitasaki mata hechevasika masoye. Hamakahawa hepatitas, hamakahana hiposodota, hamakachiwa hapapachiwa, hamakahewa, hamakachana, amasekiba, aniposota. Yeah, I'll be right back. minute and a half, you guys. You guys can talk amongst each other, and hey, maybe you can get lit. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Thank you for holding space with me today here on Crystal's Avatar. Let me turn the camera back on. Alright. I think this is one of my favorite shirts now. I know some of you think it's ridiculous, but I like it, man. Oh yeah, for sure. Cama Evasitas. I'm back on camera now, folks. We're ready to rock and roll. Thank you for that love, holy ones. Those hearts. You're so sweet. Look at you. Yeah. So we're happy. We're friendly people. Let me just, since I did that, I have to blow my nose once, sorry. But then we're gonna rock and roll. I can tell this is good energy. This is like positive, you know? It's cool, man. We're gonna vibe. Yeah, baby, what's up? We feel good, baby. See you, okay. So there's a little bit of light languages going on here. We have light languages, other world languages, other selves languages. You would say other of my time vectors, other of my incarnations, but not necessarily just density one, but other densities, other times, other planets, other languages. It's pretty crazy, man. We're being transmitted from our DNA, from our previous lives. Your thoughts are being encoded into your next DNA for your next life. So there is some type of karmic imprint you feel like from the previous life being projected into this life. You fix the imprint, you fix the blueprint. You're going to fix your blueprint, Holy One, to fix your DNA, to fix your life. Koya ha ma ha che si makochi ha makone siti. So when you deal with a starseed. You're dealing with a spiritual being, multi-dimensional being. They're used to seeing spirits, used to seeing ETs that are not as physical as they are, less dense. Wow, that's not weird or bad or good or anything. It's physics. It's just energy. It's consciousness on a different vibration. But we have so much distortion here, so much ignorance, so much false information, false creeds, people following false creeds, worshiping it even. So we have a lot of challenge, you guys. We're starseeds trying to help earthseeds. You're Sirian Starseed or Pleiadian Starseed, Lyran, whatever. It's important. It's not like just some lofty concept. Oh, sounds cool or whatever. No. You actually are a starseed that's from another world, part human, in your DNA out of many. Look at the human. The human has 12 different races in its DNA, as I showed you tonight, illustrated tonight. It's our heritage, you guys. But some of us are not from your heritage. Some of us are beyond this heritage and other world heritage. Even our fellow Pleiadians and Arcturians, Sirians, are helping us out. It's almost like brotherly, sisterly love. We help each other out. We've helped them, they help us. There's always going to be some bad and some good. Some are following the bad, some are feeling the law of one. Antichristos, hate, the darkness, love, light, the law of one, all are God. It's this constant battle over all are God and no, I'm the ruler over you. I am God and no, I'm ruler over you. I am God, no, I'm ruler over you. See? Two different sides. Which one do you feel? Are you one of those people who like to control and manipulate and dominate and be the center of attention, the center of focus, the center of decision making? Do you like to be the one who's making all the decisions? Oh yeah, Holy One? I call BS. You are part of this. I serve myself. You are part of the opposite of love, light. You're part of an elitist, a chosen one. You're part of, me, special, something. Instead of coming here with love and unity consciousness, Christ consciousness. No, you don't want that. You don't like that. That's not what you're trying to do. Okay. Well, this is a spiritual war, and we do have different polarities in awareness. So we're just gonna, you say your part, we'll say our part, Holy One. Makachua. I love you, I love you, I love you. Yeah. Sirian Starseed, Holy Ones. It's another planet, Sirius B. You got those holy grails coming down. Vato. Spiritual gangster. We got it going on. Man, this is the real deal. We don't mess around. Yeah. And we're only getting started, baby. It's a spiritual awakening. Wow, what's that? That means you're trying to transmute to the next level of consciousness. Oh, it's a big deal? Yes, very big. It's like you live a regular, ordinary human life. Now you want to go to an extraordinary world. Because it is extraordinary compared to this world. That kind of thing. Not like, let's go to Grandma Sue's house. Let's go to Walmart. Let's go to meditate. Let's go to another reality of existence. A higher evolution of existence. Oh! But not everyone thinks about spiritual ascension. Not everybody thinks about evolution. Of being a higher being than what the current being is. Being a higher evolved physically, mentally, and spiritually. You don't want to stay the same. You're not thinking about just being this level. You want to go beyond this level. Okay? You think about different types of bodies, different types of matter. You think about different types of consciousness, mind. Like we have subconscious, we have the reasoning mind, we have the astral consciousness, we have the archetype, we have the celestial, which is what you call the angel level. Then you have, the different levels of your being, all the way up to the matrix. This is a hologram, baby. I mean, you think about a serious drama, at the end of the day, it's all hologram. Does it hurt? Yeah, it still feels hurt. It wasn't like a fake pain. You felt something, it wasn't pleasant. It was real enough, whether it's a hologram or not. It felt, you experienced, in your experience here, some of it was painful. So, take control of this scenario. Go on a spiritual path. Change your frequency vibration. Learn your true identity. Awaken to this freaking freak show. I mean, they're trying to control. They're literally dumb. They're lower than us, man. They're freaking lower than us. We're 12D being. Only one of them is near us, the 11Ds. The 11Ds are the Anu Ilihim. The reptiles are lower in the 10th dimension. Amakaye. And then under the 10th dimension is the Anunnaki in the 9th dimension. You see the hierarchy. Yeah, Siwa. I love you, man. This is a blessing. This is a gift. This is an honor. And I'm just so pleased and thankful I can share this with you. Hamache. Echikiwa. Hamakaye. Hamachewa. I know what I gotta do. I gotta start putting my links to my Instagram. And I'll put link to my... Damn, that was a cool video, dude. I mean, to get to 10,000. Let's go, man. Shit. That's fucking awesome, man. I'm so used to the smaller numbers here, you know. It's like exciting time to be alive, you know, really. Exciting time to be alive, vato. So, holy ones, if you enjoy even part of this, you guys, I want to say thank you in advance for the small gift of $5, you guys, because you can make a difference in the spiritual awakening. You can help me reach millions of people. This is my sworn oath. I shall do this. And I will have a retreat in Sedona, holy ones. Makai, yeah. So it shall be, baby. See my seed. Kamataye, Kamasuta, Hayabisa, Makai, yes. It's so beautiful. You're so beautiful, holy one. Thank you for spending time with me today. I'm so happy. I'm gonna tell all my friends I saw you. Ooh, yeah, baby. I remember you. What's up? Give me a hug. Chihuahua. Kimasi. Hamahe. Hamahe. We're waking up, guys. We're dancing for life. We're dancing for joy. We're just, yeah, man. Light. We're love. We're happy. Sorry if I'm happy. I don't mean to spoil your vibe. We're happy, though. We're good vibe. We're positive vibe, man. Hang around us for a while. It'll rub off. Right? You guys know what's up. It's so beautiful. Candace Wood in the house. This would be so nice. Bird president, that would be so fun.
Me too, I think so. I'm doing good, says Candace. Thanks. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for you're so very kind. And I wish I knew we will all get to meet each other. Yes, we will, sister, we will. And have a soul, tribe hug. Aho. Yes.
No, truly, I want to have these big time, dude. We're gonna have some big time retreats, okay? Seriously, not just Sedona. Aim higher. Come on. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be a super awakening, man. Yeah. No, all the planets gonna vibe. Some of you will, holy ones. Some of you are going into 5D. Indigos are. Maybe not starseeds. We'll see what you do in your lifetime, holy one. Peace, vatos. We're all unity. We're just going beyond the normal understanding, realization, vibration, frequency, oscillation. Hamakata, hetesita, hochicha, hakamata, hatakata, hasasita, hayamoka, hayavasota, ichiwina. Sometimes you'll hear me speak these other languages, and it's just off the chart, man. Hokai, yeah. It's like smooth, man. Haka, yeah. It's a wonderment, man. It's a way of being, a way of vibing. Vato, how are you treating other people? How are you smiling at people? I need a drink. We want to see your real smile. Show us your real smile, honey. Real smile. No, serious. Smile. Really smile. Come on. You can treat and give someone your smile, at least for a second, baby. If you want to go back to being grumpy after that, go right ahead. We're gonna rub off on you, trolls. We're gonna give you big sloppy love. It's gonna be all over your face, man. It's love, man. You better keep on. You keep doing your troll. Oh, thank you for the hearts, Holy One. You're so kind. It's like a vibration, dude. You feel it, don't right? Feel it. Come on. We're traveling in these vibrations, man. You want to travel on low vibes? Go ahead. You're going sinking. We want to go gravitate upwards. We can do it. Let's do it. Miss Horror in the house. Thank you, Miss Horror. Bird President. I want to dance by the fire with a dude. Yeah, a drum circle. We gotta have a drum circle at nighttime around a bonfire, and that's gonna be so awesome because people will be dancing around this fire, including myself. I loved the drum circles, and when I was in my Las Vegas tribe, it was beautiful. I might show some clips on the screen. We just go chill. Yeah, baby. We just rocking and rolling, holy ones. It would be awesome. It would be my honor to share that with you. This dance, this beat, this vibe. You feeling it? You feel? Because you're going through a conscious awakening, Starseed. Sirian Starseed. From Sirius B. Holy One, Watsua. What's going on, baby? Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, my shit. Miss Horror. You're so positive to me. What? Don't make me shy.
Yeah, dude, drum circle, baby. Yeah, my see, my guy.
I was like in another world, dude. That's why I hope I can get a camper someday and I can go back to Las Vegas and live in the desert for a little while. Go back to civilization in some little rental or something. I don't know. We'll see. Hamaka chichiwasita. Hamaka papa pipututa. Hoko pachita capacita. Hamaka hama pasutos. Hoko pasuta michitikashita. Ayamaka imosono omona. Hayapasita aivisa askunota. Hoko pachita omota amata. Hamata chichika masata kaita. Hamata chikwata imaita. You're like, what the fuck's going on, man? Oh, shit. Sorry. Cool, yeah. It was unusual energy. Very strange. Different, I would say. So, it can happen sometimes, you know? Oh, here I am watching my own footage. It's like, what the hell? I'm sorry, guys. I'm like feeling good, baby. Yeah. I hope you are, man. You feel good sometimes in life, right? Don't you? Sometimes? No, seriously. Serious question. Some people don't. I feel good sometimes. I'm feeling good now. Don't you sometimes get a little bit horny? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I gotta do something. I don't know. I'm too busy for sex. Not really, but I just say that because I am, I guess. I'm not making sense right now. I'm just like enjoying this consciousness. It's like a cloud of light. Can you guys see the cloud? It's like a mist. It's like, whoa, it's glowing mist, man. Can you guys see it? Holy cow. A glowing mist. It's getting brighter, man. And brighter now. Again. Wow. It's bright. I can't keep my eyes open. It's too bright. Was that my camera? I think my camera went out. I love you. What's up, Bato? What's up, Batos? I'm putting in a new battery. Don't worry about it, little Vatos.
Are you guys my little vatos? Yeah, man. What's up, Jose?
Excuse me. I'm so grateful for you, man. It's been a beautiful journey, man. What? What's going on? Let's come on, come back on, please. I miss you so much. I love you. Where is the camera? Come on, please, come on. Please. Are you on? Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah, nice coffin there, dude. I wanted a little cooperation from you. Just a little bit. So, it's been a great journey. Yeah. Super incredible activations and synchronizations. Wow. Like I must see. I can't see. It's been very brilliant, Holy One. It's too brilliant, right? Too much light. Kipachi matata. A lot of you want to be a little bit naughty. Kokochowa. You want to practice a different path, just a little bit. Really? Catchy masitas. Man, you can call it whatever you want. We're still coming in. The Guardians are coming in. Yeah. We're light. It's lights time. Sure. This age is going out. The Aquarius is coming in. Aren't you Aquarius? It's gonna be a great honor, Holy One, Starseed, Sirian Starseed. You are my brother, sister. You are from the tribe. Remember these ages in the Atlantean, the Lemurian period of time? What do you think you're trying to do there, Anunnaki? If you say Anunnaki in your video, then Google's gonna throw this article right below it, a wiki thing about Anunnaki. Thanks. I didn't. How do you delete? You can't delete. It's automatically there. Man. Someone should complain. I don't know. It's just hanging out now on my page. If I say the word. Yeah. Seriously, man. So how are you doing, homie? You know, the girl, she's like, attracts the male. She's like pretty. And she's trying to attract a mate. And so they mate. After she attracts one, she brings one to her, and then they mate. So anyways, I don't know why I said that. Oh man, this is awesome, man. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being with me in 5D, baby. We're gonna rock and roll, man. Yeah. We're gonna like just kick ass. The light is not a lamb, it's a lion. The Sirian lion is in the house. I guess you could say it's a lion dog, huh? Cat and dog together. Cat and dogs are fighting, but they need to love each other. Cats and dogs need to love each other. And then they'd be badass partners, man, in crime. Oh, they'd be cool friends. Like, you can make a cool movie about cats and dogs getting along as friends. Your cat jumps on his back, and then they run. The doggy runs faster, right? Big dog. I'm like, you're like, what are you talking about, dude? Well, Sirius is the dog star, and the Lyrans is the cat star. Dogs and cats, because the Lyrans became on the Sirius B with the dogs. So the dog star. So we have this like intimate connection with the dogs and cats and shit. Oh man, I love both. I love all life, all animals in consciousness. Let's get along. Can't we all get along? Yes, law of one. We can. We shall. At least some of us will follow and honor and live by the law of one. Not when it's convenient. All the time. Are you law of one or just maybe, you know? You are brilliant. We should just lie down and make love. But slowly for like an hour and a half. Well, 60 minutes. 45. Masita fasta. Hamakai hewa. Hamakachichewa. I remember when I was watching the movie The Titanic, I like fell in love with Kate Moss, and I'm like, wow, she's so freaking beautiful. And I'm sure a lot of girls fell in love with Leonardo DiCaprio, and then they had gotten together, and she was even naked in the movie, right? So, but you just like, it was her face, dude. She's like, wow. Something about her face, and then I liked Natalie Portman because of her face. I like something about her face. Natalie was pretty, very cute, very like you can't stop looking at her, you know, like that kind of thing. She wasn't like one of those sex symbol goddesses. Wow, Holy One. Wait a second. Oh, my shit, Kipper. I can't miss that color. Bird President. You follow me on Instagram? Every day. You'll get them every day. I would like to go through a whole bunch of ones I never put on it. Yeah, there's a lot of videos, man. So when I get focused enough, I'll do like maybe 2 or 3 a day, but I don't think I can do that right now. But just even making a 60-second video takes me a few hours. It takes me a few hours to make those. So imagine a long video. But a long video doesn't need so many cuts. It's only these fast-paced videos that have to have cuts. So many cuts. Because at least on YouTube, there's normal people who watch normal long videos, not just a few seconds. Thank you so much, Holy One. Bird, you're awesome, Bird President. Thank you so much, Holy One. Very kind. Chipmasitas. Apache Mason. Hamakawahe. It was also painful to look at Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall. He was so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, he was a handsome guy. I remember his first movie. He was in, if you guys remember, he was actually in Thelma and Louise. I believe that was his first movie. He looked so small, so skinny, but you know, his whole part was just to have sex with Thelma. Or was it Louise? The curly, dark-haired girl, the young girl, right? Yeah, they had sex, and that was Brad Pitt. Right away, right off the bat, a sex symbol. And then look at Angelina herself. She was a sex symbol. Have you seen young Angelina Jolie? Oh my gosh, look at the young one. I mean, she looks so freaking beautiful, man. In my opinion, if you look at Angelina when she's really, I'm not saying it's bad to be old, I'm just saying, it's very alluring. She was very alluring. And so two beautiful people get together. Oh my god, yeah. You know, you get a lot of those people making transgender videos. I think a lot of that is just cruel or just bullshit. Maybe some of them's true, of course, but I mean, a lot of it's just these people are freaking desperate, man. So they're making videos about any celebrity they want. You know, you would think they would have some craft or whatever. Mashuaka, yeah. We go beyond in there. We bring this code once again. We bring this code once again. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Kochuma. It's so weird, man, when I'm speaking these other languages, it's like I'm teleported there. I feel like I'm there. I forgot that I'm right here with you in this camera. It's like, whoa, I'm a shoo. Simulated perception. I'm perceiving, bilocating, kind of like, you know, I'm a shoo. I mean, you guys gotta pay attention to your dreams right now in life. Pay attention to, try to remember your dreams. Learn some dream work. Okay, guys? That's your homework. Do some dream work. Amachiwasi, you want to get to the point where you can be lucid dreaming. So, we trip you out. No, you trip me out. No, you tripped me out. No, that's what I said. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. Matsita, I trip you out. No, you tripped me out, man. So, what? You can't say the same thing. I just did. I know, but you can't. What do you mean? You guys are funny, man. I'm gonna put you over my knee. I'm gonna pull just your pants down and just spank your butt, you know. Wouldn't that be cool, man? Yeah. Yeah, I always wanted to do that to pretty girls. Just and then I'd just go to jail or something. I don't know. Shit. I mean, I was talking about adults. Hello, adult women. Don't worry. Shit. Nowadays you have to say. So, I was talking about adult women. Don't take me out of context. This is being recorded. Machivas. I put my disclaimer in there. What's up? Yeah. Of course. 18, 25, 35. That's about it. I don't know what the hell that is, man. They're like, wow, let's see, what can we say? They're thinking about it. They're saying, what can we do to do? They're planning something, man. But I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. One way or another, I'm gonna get you. Somewhere around. You're like, what the F is he doing, man? That's Blondie, dude. You never heard of Blondie? What blonde? No, I said Blondie. Oh, who's Blondie? No, man, her name is Blondie. She's a singer, Deborah Harriet. I never heard of her, man. What? Look her up, dude. It's not really a woman, though, but, I liked her when I was a kid. It's sad that when I grow up, I find out it's not a girl. Wow, man. Damn. Are you kidding me? I didn't notice that. I was just a kid, dude. Literally in the 80s when she came out. Blondie. Oh, wow. Nowadays, you can find footage of Blondie singing without voice manipulation. Her real voice. His real voice. It kind of like took my childhood fantasy and just kind of erase. Or maybe you went and some girl you loved, you engraved her name on a tree, but then she broke your heart and you went and scratched out her name. Oh, I love you guys. What's up? Sirian Starseed? What galaxy, what planet did you come from lately? What is your mode of transportation? It was cool going to Ukraine, man. I met all kinds of interesting people and had cool experiences there. Здравствуйте. Mokoya. My Sirian Starseed vatos. You are my, some of you. Give me 5 indigo. Okay, yeah. I think this is my last swig, right? Well, guys, if you want to hang out for 10 more minutes, about 10, 15 more minutes, okay? And then we'll call it a night. But if you can hang on for 15 more minutes, yeah. How about you? Like right now, it's 7:40, so about 7:55. Cool. But I'm here every night, you guys. Let me get my water. And well, I missed Monday, I think, or I missed one day this week, only because I thought I wasn't gonna be doing this while we have someone as a guest. But I changed my mind, so I'll be here, guys. I have that prerogative. I'm trying to pour this water. Don't spill it, please. But it will at least say in my channel that I made videos recently, so that means I'm doing lives again. I'm glad you guys came back. I think Leo Murray's been to all of my lives. He's a cool guy. Oh shit. Don't drop your water, man. Well, don't get your hair stuck in the jar. Yeah, Leo, you're a cool vato, brother. So we go on a conscious awakening, yes? And then we learn another purpose, another important mission. You learn your higher reason for being here. So it's important for you Sirian Starseeds to wake up. You didn't come here just because you're like, felt like it. Remember, it's a low-level world and you're going into it to help a race of beings that need help. We need help. Something's wrong with us. Oh wow, Holy One. The brilliant teal aqua color I can see without my glasses. Oh, Case Bentley. Am I transphobic? Oh, not at all. Remember, law of one. All is one. Even transgender. I don't have a problem, but at the same time, I wouldn't want a partner that was that. Only because I am very, very happy to be with a... I don't want to get into that conversation because then that's going to be turn into some long conversation. And we're mostly here about spiritual topics, but for the most part, no, I have no problems against it. And the only thing that's kind of not cool is when a malevolent ET race tries to add their genetics with our genetics. Now they're introducing an attack on the human race. It doesn't look like it. You could say, oh, you're not about love if you think that. This is dark beings doing this on purpose for a reason, a very strategic reason. They're disempowering the human race. They're making us mixed with a whole bunch of hybrids that are meant to distort us. If you guys even have been a student of Ashiana Dean for a while, or a little while, you will know these beings are trying to distort us. Make our pure DNA, our human 12-strand DNA, distorted and mutated. And they've done a good job of this. Thank you so much, Casey. You're so... I hope I'm saying it right. Thank you so much. You're very kind. But no, I'm not transphobic. John W. Greetings, Holy One. Wait. See you, Bird President. I didn't see you say goodnight. Oh, that was good to see you, Holy One. Thank you for coming again, Bird President. John W. David, will you travel through the fire with me in this world? Will you join me in my dreams? John W, Holy One. Well, we're definitely on our own quest, Holy One. An interesting proposal. I'll think about it. Thank you. But yeah, you guys, this is an important part of our history is Sirius, and that was aligned with the Pyramid of Giza was aligned with that, as what it literally is used is as a teleportation from Sirius B. From density 2, you're going to another planet. Okay, now it's aligned with Alcyon. Now we're not going to Sirius B. Now we're going to Pleiades. So now it's misaligned again, but that was what it was last aligned with. So it's not working as a multi-dimensional Stargate. Okay, it has to be activated, open, and it's under security by the Guardians until it's undermined by the Dark Ones. The Dark Ones learn and sometimes bypass and get in, or whatever, take over the gates or whatever. There's all kinds of the wars over the gates. Whoa. Phase. Thank you, Holy One. Tara. Another Tara? So glad to have you, Holy One. I love vibing with you guys. Nice to you're so kind. Thank you so much. Cat DNA? Oh, that's cool, Miss Horror. Gaston in the house. You guys are friendly and kind, some of you. Tara, another Tara in the house. We got 2 Tara in the house. Wow. Taro, right? Taro, almost. Love and light, beautiful ones. My phone is about to die. I'm going to try to listen and charge it. Love and light. Thanks for being here, Tara. As best as you can. Phase. Love you all. Love expanding my mind with you all. Yeah, me too, Holy One. We're part of a group mind. Group vibe. Yeah. The indigo ray. The indigo frequency, honey. 6D. 6D. Hachua. That's angelic. Remember, 6D is celestial. Amachua. Makatata. Hachichichi. Hosumaka. Hamhana. Hechichiwa. Havastata. Hakamacha. Hamachichi. Homakata. Hachichiwa. Hamakache. Hamasete. Shokomocho. Homakata. Hamacheche. Homasitas. Homakana. Homakache. Homasuta. Homakache. Homasata. Hamasitas. Homakata. Echichiwa. Makatache. Homasitas. Hanas. Techi. So we go into this drum circle, they start the beats, they start drumming, like a few of them, and then they start building up, and now there's a whole bunch of them playing, and it's like so freaking awesome, dude, man. Shit. And we gotta keep feeding the fire. And when I was there, I was usually one of the ones that were doing the fire for the bonfire. I mean the wood. We'd add more wood. Sometimes we'd throw a pallet on there because it was way out in the flats. They call it the dry lake bed. Okay, a lot of areas might have a dry lake bed where there's just totally flat dunes. So it's in the middle, outside of people and way far out. You got to drive a half hour outside of Vegas. Kind of, yeah, almost. Well, maybe 25 minutes. But anyways, it was awesome because people would all drive onto the dirt dry lake bed way out from the highway, right? And just freaking just do a drum circle, man. Yeah, what the hell? What's going on? Was I interrupted, you guys? I'm sorry if I was interrupted. Something with my mouse. My mouse clicked the page. Sorry. I'm just happy you're here. I'm sure. Yeah. A lot of you can communicate with these beings. Just realize you can. Okay, you're opening these dimensions from density 2. You're getting through the frequency fence. Some of you are getting through the frequency fence. Remember, the whole planet has a frequency fence. Oh, this is why there's certain blocks in your DNA. I've talked about some of these DNA blocks, and that's in the Angelic Human Race video. I'll put a link in the description or up above. But yeah, this is one of my main videos. Has almost 2,000 views, I think, or more. It's a 3-hour long video, but hey, it's worth it. Check it out. You guys are cool buddies. You're so awesome, man. I want to hug you and lay down and kiss you. You're so beautiful, yeah. Be nice to nibble on your belly. And just lick like a kitty cat. What you doing tonight? Yeah, let's do it, yeah. You know, there were some weird traditions in Ukraine. We would all hang out in a spa house, where you get this whole place to yourself and you get to have 2 people, 2 guys, 2 girls, and it's like pools. Like there's different temperatures. There's a sauna room, and you can go in and out of it and go into the water, go out of the water. It was so cool, dude. And they were all eating sushi and shrimp, and we had cooked it the day before. It was like, wow. There's some cool experiences like that. And then to go into nature a few times. By the water, you know, it was awesome. Anyways, what's going on with you? Yeah. Yep, I know. What's up? I'll put you on my kinda. Only problem was, one time I got out of shape because I was in a small city and there was no gym. Not like a comfortable gym. There was a bunch of like weird gym with these Russian guys. Didn't look very happy to see me, so I didn't stay. So eventually I got out of shape over there, man, but of course I got back in shape later, but that was weird. Now I'm kind of out of shape again, and I'll get back into shape, but only when I'm finally financially independent, where I'm living on my own, and then I'll think about expanding simple things like that. Thank you guys for being with me tonight, and I'll hope to see you again in tomorrow's live. You guys are so I don't know, Candace isn't here, right? Thank you, so Holy One. I don't know why it does that. I gotta take that block off. Thank you so kindly. You guys have lucid dreams. Have some like sex in your dream or something nice. You guys have a wonderful
night, and see you on the flip flop. Remember to love yourself and love others. And let's meet each other in the astral and have some sex. Peace, Starseeds, Sirian Starseeds. Peace, homies. Yeah. Yeah. It's not cheating, is it? Astral sex? I'm just messing with you. You're beautiful, though. What's up? I'm just being funny, guys. Or am I? Soma, Scotty, beam me up.